Welcome back. So, good news, Zeta was not as bad as we expected. We briefly lost power for about a couple hours and then went right back on and everything's alright. So, anyway, we're going to learn today how to install and uninstall an Adobe Creative Cloud application. So, let's go ahead and jump right into it. So here is my entire desktop, as always. So let's first start by installing an Adobe application. I have a bunch, but I'm not uninstalling them because they're older versions and they'll be harder to download. So let's get a new version of an app, say Adobe Illustrator. Okay, it says I have to put in my password, so okay, so we're going to install it now. Takes about 5 minutes to install one of these apps. While we wait, let's explain updating. That's a good thing to explain. So Adobe will release like updates every once in a while. I don't update anymore because the updates just make the application mess up even more with my system. So I just keep them older, and it's better for my system anyway. So yeah, let's just, and always check to make sure it works on your operating system before you pay for a subscription, because it is quite expensive and you have to put your credit card or debit card information in, and yeah, that's why I would always check for compatibility with the operating system. See, let's go check Adobe Illustrator. See, it works on this computer. They say that, but it also doesn't work too well with Mac OS Catalina. That's the one I have. So therefore it doesn't work too well on that, so that's why I use the older versions. So anyway, yeah, it's got a ton of languages. You can go to these quick links and it'll give you some help in troubleshooting. You can contact them, look for tutorials. I was supposed to get certified in Adobe Illustrator, but last year we had in March, once I got my certification for Photoshop, we were moving on to Adobe Illustrator, and then right as I started the Illustrator course, we had to leave school because of the coronavirus outbreak. It didn't happen at my school. It was they just closed school because there were a few cases in Florida, so they just knew it was going to go downhill from there. So here we go. Now I have Adobe Illustrator. Let's open it up. This is Adobe Illustrator 2021. This is brand new. So let's go wait, and then you have the verifying. That's what it does. It verifies the application just to make sure it's free of malware, and on a Mac that's what they do. But trust me, no Adobe apps have malware. I'm gonna have to cut that out. Okay. Anyway, yeah. But if you try to download a free version from like a scary website, like a sketchy website, just know that may have malware, and it probably will. So I wouldn't do that. Okay. All right. So you have the application not responding. It does that sometimes. You gotta wait for it to load most of the time. All right. There we go. So here we have Adobe Illustrator right here. So you got preferences and everything. It's like Photoshop, but it is what's called a vector graphic software. Vector is, say you have a regular picture, you know, like just a picture of this icon down here. That is all little tiny squares. That's called a raster graphic. Those little squares are called pixels. Now Adobe Illustrator works with vector, which you can scale it infinitely and shrink it, and it won't mess up the quality of it, which is really good. So that's what I like to do for graphics, such as, I don't know, quick stuff that I need to make, if I need to make it smaller or bigger and not lose quality. Alright, so anyway, this isn't working right. See, like, see the new document doesn't work on Illustrator. So let's just quit Illustrator. The entire purpose of this video is to learn how to uninstall. So anyway, we're going to go to Finder or File Explorer on a PC. Go to Applications, the folder here. Then you have what's called Uninstall Adobe Illustrator 2021 or whatever version you have. Now you got to double click on it and that'll uninstall. Well, you got to put in a few password things and stuff, so you got to just put that in and then just give it a minute because it has to like verify and everything. I'm gonna end up speeding this up, so let's go. Alright, so here we are at the Illustrator Preferences menu. So it says Illustrator Preferences. Would you like to remove notification, alerts, interface settings, and other preferences? You have the option to either yes, remove them, or you can keep them. In this case, since I don't use Illustrator much, I'm just going to say remove them. And you got this little screen. It takes 2 minutes at longest to uninstall this. It just deletes all the files, and this is really how you're supposed to do it. You're not supposed to move it to just the trash can or recycling bin. You have to do it this way. And there we go. So we have it uninstalled and everything. And that's how you uninstall or install an Adobe application. Now, here's another tip for computers, PC or Mac. On your desktop, you shouldn't have too many files like I have here. I mean, it's not many, but don't keep it like that because it'll eat RAM up. So, I'm planning to remove a bunch of this stuff or move it to folders within my hard drive. I have like a folder that I do, like I put everything in, like my projects and everything. So anyway, that is pretty much it, and thank you for watching.